Yo, this is Rocco Bellagio from Built by Bellagio. Let me just, I have to stress this, okay? I love talking to people in a gym, all right? To find out what the fuck is the big reason why they're doing what they're doing, okay? And sometimes I get looked at like I got 8 fucking heads, but sometimes I actually get good responses. And I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? The main reason why I have to get into their brains on why they're doing the compound movements, right? What are you doing the overhead barbell press for? What are you doing a barbell bench press for? What are you doing a squat? What are you doing the barbell deadlift for? Why? Their answer is generally, well, I'm trying to build a foundation. Like this is the foundational move. This is what I have to do to, it's kind of gets out everything. I can use multiple muscle groups at a time. And this is what the muscle, no. We have to get out of our brains that the compound movements are the foundational movements of the muscle. If the muscle is not moving the way it fucking wants to move, what foundation are we talking about here? I don't want to be standing on that fucking foundation. You build a house on that foundation, it's fucking crumbles. Okay? So today, we're going to get into, with the checklist, we're going to show you exactly what these foundational movements, where their cracks are. Okay? Let's get into it. All right, so the foundational move, number 1, that everyone and their mother has been told that you have to do when you go and build muscle in the gym is a barbell bench press, okay? Now, if we look at it from the checklist, okay? Do we have insertion to origin with a barbell bench press, okay? Here's a barbell bench press. This, right? Okay. But wait a second. The insertion is this way, or the origin's here, the insertion is this way, and it wants to go that way. Does a barbell bench press go across? No, big X. Sorry. Number 1, big X. Number 2, is it opposite position loaded? So, again, if you're not pulling it from insertion to origin, well, how the fuck then can it be opposite position loaded? Another big X. Okay? Real foundational here. If I had an architect tell me that he was going to build my fucking house with this foundation, I'd tell him to go fuck off. Okay, now number 3, barbell bench press. Is it early phase loaded with some late phase at the end? I can't fucking believe it. Gotta get the green marker for this one. Ding! It is, ladies and gentlemen. But we're also going to put a little caveat, maybe a little star, next to it in red, because what did I say to you guys when we were talking about, okay? The barbell bench press, the dumbbell bench press, a bench press machine. Yeah, it's loaded like fuck down here. Early phase, baby, but it's going straight back. The chest fibers are going that way. That's where they want to go. That way. Well, when you got it straight back, you're going to fucking rip your pec right off the bone. Okay? So, early phase loaded, yes, but in the wrong fucking direction. Okay? Number 4, no overstretching, no overshortening. I just kind of said, you're stretched like shit. Overstretched. Not good. Man, this fucking foundation, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. No wonder why so many guys walk around with all those big, huge, perfect pecs with their fucking gorilla asses after getting up off of a barbell bench press. Number 5, are we avoiding bilateral deficit? Are we doing a barbell bench press with one arm? Of course not. Bang. Holy shit. Unreal. This is just crazy. And again, are we starting with a dead weight? Now, this is controversial. Maybe you could, but most of the time you don't. Do you really see a guy on a barbell bench press when he takes it off the rack? Is he completely perfectly in line first, weights there for about a minute or two, and then, okay, now I'm going to go down and up. No, it's always, okay, so that's your barbell bench press. Really great foundationally. And you might say, hey, Rock, who gives a fuck about it going 1 for 5? Excuse me, 1 for 6. 1 and 5, 1 win, 5 fucking losses on the checklist. Who cares? Assholes. If you guys are okay with doing 50%, if you guys are okay with going to visit Dr. Andrews down in Birmingham, Alabama, and fucking getting your pec reconstructed, okay? If you guys want to do that, if you guys want to not use the muscle that you're fucking targeting to try to use in your training, go right a fucking head and do this. Okay? I got so many others to talk about, so we're going to move on. But the barbell bench press is a fucking waste of time. Next! All right, number 2. Getting away from the fucking bench press, let's go to one that's even worse. The overhead shoulder press is foundational move number 2 that everyone is doing in a gym, whether it's a barbell with fucking dumbbells on a stupid ass machine. Let's take it over to the checklist, shall we? If you're doing an overhead shoulder press, people think that it's the king of the shoulders, the king of the delts, okay? The problem is again, let's go back to how the shoulders work, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the front delt. Here's the side delt. Here's the rear delt. In any of those 3 moves, did you see me do whoop, whoop? No. Okay? Of course not. But here's the thing. Now, once you see it on the checklist, you're going to be like, oh, maybe I should do something different. No fucking shit. Here we go. Shoulder press. Is it insertion to origin? Here's the problem. What insertion and what origin are we talking about? There's 3 muscles of the fucking delt, right? So here's the deal. You are now cutting out the mid and the rear because now, whoop, they're tucked away. Bye-bye. Here comes the front delt. Boop, boop. Are you going from insertion to origin of the front delt? Bang. Sorry. Number 2, then how the fuck, if you're not going insertion to origin, you can't be opposite position loaded? Is it early phase loaded with a little bit of late phase? I hate to do it. It's going to be very similar to the bench press. Ding! With a caveat. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are early phase loaded, but in the wrong fucking way. It's coming down from gravity on this front delt while it's externally rotated. All right? Does that look like this? Fucking course not. Is it overstretched or overshortened? Of course it is. This is stretched like shit. Avoiding bilateral deficit. Now, here's another caveat. If you're doing a barbell barbell overhead press or double dumbbell overhead press, then of course you have bilateral deficit. But like we talked about in the video where with me with the 1 rep max or the personal best, you can do a dumbbell shoulder press 1 at a time. That's avoiding bilateral deficit. So, ding! With a caveat, you have to do it 1 arm, okay? But at the same time, this is not the move for the front delt, let alone the other 2 when we get to the bonus in a minute. Number 6, starting with dead weight. Weight's here, right? But it's never dead. You're always fucking moving it. You're never going to start it dead. You're trying to always push it up. Get the leverage. Okay. Now there's a bonus here, okay, with the overhead shoulder press. Remember that word or that phrase? Reciprocal inhibition. And I'm going to write it like that too. Inhibition. Okay. This is, I'd say 7 almost. Okay. When you do the front delt like this, what's the opposite of the front delt? The rear delt. 33% of the delt shuts off, doesn't work. So listen, if this is the foundation you want to stand on, okay, you might as well go in the middle of the fucking ocean, get on one of those paddle boards, and fucking put baby oil from P. Diddy all over it and try to stand on that shit. Because this foundation is the shits. Next. All right, number 3. This one really fucking chaps my ass. Okay? Foundational move number 3. The barbell row. Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, bro, you know, I'm doing it not only for the lats, I'm doing it for the whole back. You know, it just fucking works, everything. Okay, barbell row. Let's go to the checklist with the barbell row. Insertion to origin, all right? Now, let's go with the main muscle of the back that this is mainly done for, which is the lats, right? Again, as we know, insertion to origin of the lats originates in the spine, comes up into the fucking armpit, right? So here, right? That's it. That's the move, okay? This way to that way, okay? That. Now, and let's just say you didn't want to pull it from the top. You said, hey, I want to pull it from the bottom, okay? Well, you'd have to pull it this way, right? In, right? Now, you're going to get a lot of fucking shortening of the muscle with that. You're going to get a lot of active insufficiency, not good, right? But I'm just saying, if we're in the barbell row position, you'd want to pull from here to there. Okay? Barbell row, here's how it's executed. You're bent over. And now, from here on the barbell, watch my elbows. Where are they going? Are they coming from out to in? Or are they going from in to out? You guys have 2 fucking pupils in your face. Out to in, okay? There's no fucking way it's doing that. It's going in to out. You see that, right? That's a rear fucking delt dominated move, okay? A bunch of little other shit in there too. Teres, the fucking rhomboids, the mid trap, the upper trap a little fucking lat at the stretch. You are not pulling the lat from where it is, but here's what you got. All the fucking weight that you picked, bang, gravity pushing right down on your fucking ass. Okay? So, is it insertion origin in the lat? Is it opposite position loaded? Well, we already know. We got a red X in number 1. Red X is coming number 2. Is it early phase loaded? Ask yourself the question. When you have this fucking barbell in your arms, right here, and you're pulling it up, where is it the hardest to pull it up? Where is it the hardest to keep? Up here. That means it's late phase loaded. Is it overstretched or overshortened? What did I just say about active insufficiency? It's overshortened by the time you get up. Do you have bilateral deficit here? Are you avoiding it? Are you doing this one arm at a time? Only with a dumbbell row. Hate to do it. With a caveat. When we're doing a dumbbell row, same fucking problem, right? Are we taking the dumbbell from here to there, coming in with tension. Well, seeing as gravity works fucking vertical up and down, there's no way it can go from there to here. There's your caveat, okay? So, we get to number 6, starting with dead weight, unless you're doing one of those Penley rows, which are one of the fucking stupidest things you can do, where you're down all the way at the ground and you pick it up off the ground and you're starting with dead weight. I'm not even giving it a fucking check. Foundational, my hairy ass. All right? I shave it every once in a while, but I don't like the way it feels after a couple days. So usually I let it go. Now, do you feel like these are foundational? Do you feel like this is something that you got to work your balls off to perfect? Why the fuck would you perfect something at 60%? Wouldn't you want to say, where can I go to 100? Where can I do the absolute best fucking thing for the muscle that I'm trying to target and then perfect that? Blows my fucking head off. I don't know. But that's what you guys are doing. And again, I'm not blaming you. You may be listening to the wrong fucking advice from the wrong fucking people. That's what I'm here for. Okay? So, this is Built by Bellagio. I'm Rocco Bellagio. And until the next video, I got your back. Literally.